Hey guys, in today's video, we're checking out the new Garmin S12 GPS watch. Now this is one of the most affordable golf watches, coming in at under $200. Now I'll be going over all of its settings and showing you everything you need to know before you take it out on the course. So let's get to it. All right, so once you've taken it out of the box, the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to set it up. All right, so to power it up, what you do is you hold this button here, the up button, and it'll turn on the device. And the first thing it's going to ask you is to choose a language. Now, you can scroll up and down with the up and down button. So this is the up button, and that's the down button. So we're going to choose English. And then the next thing it's going to ask you is what your desired distance is. Now here you're going to pick yards, and then time format. Now you can either pick a 12-hour or 24-hour. I prefer the 12-hour time format. You hit OK. Now at this point, it's going to acquire satellites, and it's going to automatically put the time on here, which is really cool. So it's gonna have to find the satellites. Now, if you're indoors, it might take a little bit longer. Out the golf course, it takes about, honestly, between 5 and 10 seconds for it to acquire the satellites. This main button here is the OK button. I also call this the action button. This is the button in the upper right-hand corner. This lower button behind it is the back button, so you can back out of that screen. And this is the up and down button, as discussed before. Once you get to the golf course, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the OK button, the action button, and then it's going to say play golf screen. And then in the play golf screen, you hit OK again. The unit's going to automatically find the golf course you're playing at, and you just select it, and it automatically lets you go ahead and start playing, which is pretty phenomenal. Now, the next screen is the settings screen. If you want to change the background coloring of the unit itself, once you get to the settings, you go here and hit OK, and then you can either choose white or black. Now right now we're on white, so if we hit OK with this, now it says black. Now if we go back and back and back, you're gonna see now the back is black and the numbers are white. So the next setting you can set up is the scoring. Now it's gonna ask you this when you're actually at the golf course. So right now it's showing off, but if you wanted to, just for sake of purpose of showing how it works, you hit the OK, and then you say, yeah, keep scoring. And then stat tracking, you can say, yeah, I want to keep my stats. Now again, this will all show you when you're at the course itself, but indoors, when you're initially setting it up, you can go ahead and turn that on if you want, or it's automatically going to do when you're at the golf course. Same thing with penalties. You can turn on now if you want. Big number mode is for people who can't see as well as they used to. I don't really like it because for me it's kind of too big, so I just leave that setting the way it is. The golf distance we already chose to be in yards, and we don't have really any club sensors, which is, I believe it's called the CT10, but we don't have those, so if we did, it could work with this unit. So now that the watch is all set up, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pair this with our iOS device. Now you can use Android too. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get the Garmin Golf app. It's really easy. It's on the App Store, either for iOS or Android. And for me, I'm going to go to the App Store on my iPad. And I'm going to type in Garmin. Search. And what you're going to want is the Garmin Golf app. Now I already have it on my phone or on my iPad, both. So what you're going to do, I'm going to hit open so you guys can see it. And this is what it looks like once you've gotten into the Garmin Golf app and it's been downloaded. It just takes, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds for it to work. And let's go ahead and pair this up. So what's really great about the Garmin Golf app is that it works with all the Garmin Golf related products. So this whole process, once you kind of have the app, if you have a Garmin GPS unit, if you have the Garmin watch, if you have the Garmin rangefinder, even the Garmin R10 launch monitor, they all work through the same app, which is really cool because you keep all your information there to go back and review. So once you've downloaded the Garmin Golf app, now what you're going to do is you're going to pair it with your phone. So in order to do so, is once you've logged in, you're going to click More, and then you're going to go down to Garmin Devices, and then you're going to add a device. Okay. Now, at the same time, before you do this, you're going to go back to the watch, and you're going to hit the Action button, and you're going to scroll down to Pair Phone, and then you hit Enter, and it says Download the Golf app. Yep, did that already. Okay. So now it's looking to pair, and now we're going to go back to the app and we're going to look for our watch. So there's the Garmin S12. There's our watch. Hit start, connect it, and now it asks you, would you like to pair your iPad with, enter the code shown on the Approach S12. Now there's the code here and it's 434661. And that's the code to pair this one right now. It's trying to pair. And we're finished. So that's how you pair your watch to your iPad. Now you can also do this with your phone. I'm gonna actually do the same process with my phone a little bit later on, but it's the exact same process and it's really simple and easy to use. And now whatever data is stored on the watch is gonna be put on the Garmin app. To be honest, you guys, I'm really impressed with the Garmin S12 GPS watch. And I would highly recommend this watch to anyone looking for an affordable GPS watch that doesn't quite have all the bells and whistles, but just gets the job done. It's simple, it's accurate, and it doesn't break the bank. It truly blows my mind what this little unit can do. Now I got mine from the good people at playbetter.com. They're huge supporters of the show, so there's links down below so you can check it out. But if you want to see how the Garmin S12 performed when we went out to the course and play tested it, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.